So hi and welcome to FWD Takaful Berhad. So today I'm going to talk about the background and history. So FWD Takaful Berhad, established in Asia around 2013, it is an insurance business of Investment Pacific Century Group. It is focused on making the insurance journey simpler, faster and smoother with innovative proposition and easy to understand product. Supported by digital technology, through this customer-led approach, it is committed to change the way people think about insurance. So let's talk about Pacific Century Group, which is known as PCG. PCG is an Asia-based private investment group established in 1993 with interests across three core business pillars, which is technology, media and communication (TMT), financial services, and property. PCG has demonstrated a strong track record of successful investing, and it has a long-term sustainable network in Asia across its core business pillars. So, in addition, FWD offers life and medical insurance, general insurance, employee benefits, Sharia and family takaful products across Asia. Alright, so let's go on to the background of takaful. So, the development of the takaful industry in Malaysia in the early of 1980s was inspired by the prevailing needs of the Muslim public for a Sharia-compliant alternative to conventional insurance, as well as to complement the operation of the Islamic Bank that was established in 1983. Takaful is insurance where members contribute money into a pool system to guarantee each other against loss or damage. So Takaful branded insurance is based on Sharia or Islamic religious law, which explain how individuals are responsible to cooperate and protect one and another. So moving on to the legal framework takaful industry in Malaysia from 1984 until 2022. The legal framework for Islamic banking and takaful in Malaysia is currently undergoing the legislative process towards the enactment. So the new legal framework will not only streamline the legal requirements across sectors, but would also ensure that the law was reflective of the nature and features of Sharia contracts. It will also ensure that the degree of regulation would commensurate the level of risk that Islamic financial institutions, market and products pose to the overall financial system. The greater clarity on the legal and prudential requirements underpinned by Sharia principles will enable participants of the Islamic financial system to align their practices and expectations accordingly with undertaking Islamic financial business and transaction. To the last part from me, which is the regulatory and development takaful industry regulations. So, FWD discusses the unique aspects of takaful that regulators need to consider, and the need for regulations is to consider substance over form when comparing takaful to conventional insurance. Regulations should be strive to protect the interests of participants and to ensure their equitable treatment. But they cannot do this alone. And regulators normally require that insurer and takaful companies have a strong focus on corporate governance. To avoid confusion among the Muslim population, there should be a consensus among Sharia scholars in a country as to how takaful is implemented. Because while in Malaysia, the majority of Muslims are happy for the government to decide what Sharia compliant means. In other jurisdiction, this may not be possible. As takaful is new, there may be strategic reasons why regulations should initially favor it over conventional insurance. But the associated risk that comes with such a decision should be clearly understood and will require frequent reassessment. So the inception and rapid growth of the takaful industry in Malaysia during the 1980s was driven by Muslim communities. by Muslim communities, need to have a Sharia compliant alternate for existing conventional insurance. It was also to assist the operation of the Islamic banks established in 1983. The need for Takaful was heightened when the Malaysian National Fatwa Committee ruled the conventional life insurance is against the Sharia principles, as it entails elements of uncertainty, interest and gambling. So the government in 1982 set up a special task force to study the feasibility of establishing Islamic insurance in Malaysia. Based on the result, a Takaful Act was passed in 1984, and in November 1984, Malaysia incorporated its first Takaful operator. Using the library research method, the study looks into the Malaysian Takaful industry to examine the overall development. So, the results show that the industry has been rapidly growing and the number of players multiplied significantly. An industry that once had only one operator has become an integral part of the financial system. Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM) continuously efforts and the Takaful operator in developing a dynamic, resilient and efficient Takaful industry have successfully brought the industry to where it stands today. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, so we move to the next slides. FWD entered Thailand, Hong Kong and Macau in February 2013. Okay, in September until November 2014, FWD launched in the Philippines, having been granted the first life insurance license nearly 10 years. Then they opened at China for their office. In June 2015, FWD opened for a business in Indonesia. Next, April until June 2016, FWD entered the Singapore market with composite license and also entered Vietnam. Okay, in April 2017, FWD entered Japan. In March until September 2019, FWD entered Malaysia and entered long-term exclusive bank cost assurance partnership with Siam Commercial Bank in Thailand. In April until June 2020, FWD entered an exclusive long-term bank cost assurance partnership with Vietcom Bank in Vietnam and entered into a long-term distribution partnership with PT Bank Commonwealth in Indonesia. In March until September 2021, FWD took a minority interest in BRI Life and launched operation in Cambodia. Okay, this is organization in FWD Berhad. Okay, so we move to the Takaful business model used in Malaysia. The operation of Takaful within the Tijari sector. First is Wakalah model. Second is Mudarabah model. Third is hybrid model, which is combination of Wakalah and Mudarabah. And the last one is Wakaf model. Okay, Wakalah model. Definition of Wakalah is agency. Wakalah involve an agreement between Takaful operator or the wakil and participant. If there's any cancellation, or participant will be refunded the net balance of their contribution. Takaful operator is permitted to change a fee towards the contract, and Takaful operator generates profits from the Wakalah fee. That is the graph of family Takaful Wakalah model.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Naim and I'll be presenting about Mudarabah model, hybrid model and Wakaf model. So for the Mudarabah model, Mudarabah defined as profit and loss sharing profit. Mudarabah involves an agreement between Mudarib and Rab al-Mal. Profit will be shared and loss will be borne by the Rab al-Mal. Takaful operator generates profit from return on investment of share surplus. For the hybrid model is the combination of Wakalah model and Mudarabah model. Operator has three sources of income, which are wakalah fee, sharing surplus, and return on investment. Murabah modal were implemented in the process of the contract. Wakalah concept only for the wakalah fee charged upon the participant. And the last one is wakaf modal. Wakaf modal refer to the contract of Takaful that highlight the agreement of the participant credited by the operator in Takaful fund. Operator relinquish seed money as to generate wakaf account. Wakaf fund is to achieve extending financial assistance to its member in the event of losses and extending benefits to its members strictly in accordance with the wakaf deed. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syahmi Arli from DBF 6A. I am here to talk about life Takaful product in FWD Takaful Berhad. First of all, life Takaful product is a type of Takaful that provide protections to our family. The life Takaful product we discover in FWD Takaful Berhad is FWD Invest First Legacy Plan. FWD Invest First Takaful Plan is a one-step solution for your legacy planning that helps you to magnify your savings while providing protections for your family through investment in Sharia compliant investment funds. It also can be tailored to your individual goals, like being able to leave a gift of money for the persons or the cause of your desire. FWD Invest First is an investment-linked Takaful plan that allows you to achieve a right balance in your protection needs and investing money to build a legacy for your family with minimum sum cover of 250,000 ringgit. It states that they understand that while you might be saving for a particular event, things do happen and you may need access to your monies either immediately or in a periodic basis. This product have designed FWD Invest First to meet all those needs and situations. The product already include regular withdrawal, partial withdrawals, redirect your contributions and maturity for their clients. The benefits you can get from these plans is you can get a death benefit, additional TPD benefits and waiver of contributions benefits. The Sharia concept applied in this Takaful product is wakalah contract. Next, I will explain what is medical Takaful product in FWD Takaful Berhad. Medical Takaful product is a type of Takaful that fully focused to provide a best treatment and health supports to their clients. The medical Takaful product we discover in FWD Berhad is FWD MedSecure Direct. FWD MedSecure Direct is a regular step-up contribution term Takaful plan. It is a hospital income plan that gives you daily income when you are admitted to hospital. There is also an optional benefit of accidental medical reimbursement, where if accidents occur and you require hospital admissions, we will reimburse the medical costs up to your chosen limit. Participate with your family and we will waive the contribution if the certificate owner pass away. Enjoy 30% of discounts on your future contribution if you have not made any claims within the past 2 certificate year. This plan offers Takaful protections for up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30 years based on the plan chosen by our clients. Sharia concept that apply in this product is tabarruk, a donation for the purpose of Takaful. The contract used in it is wakalah contract, where the participant appoints the Takaful operator to manage the participant's risk funds and agrees to remunerate the Takaful operator on pre-agreed basis for the service provided. This contract is same with the life Takaful product, which means wakalah contract is applied to both products. The other Sharia concept in this medical Takaful product is the reward to the Takaful operator for the good performance of the participant risk funds it will be managing. The Takaful operator will be rewarded with 50% share of the distributable surplus from the participant risk funds, and the remaining 50% will be distributed to participants. Next slide, I will explain the governance of FWD, Takaful Berhad and Syariah Committee. In the slide, it shows board of directors. In this board of directors, we have chairman, who is Adil Ahmad, independent non-executive director James Loh, and executive director Benayak Dutta. And for our Syariah committee, we have Mr. Luqmanul Hakim Hussein, a member of our committee. That's all from me.
Now is for the performance of profit and loss for FWD Takaful Berhad. As you can see, this is the kind of the performance for the past 3 years. And the next one is the difference between Takaful Act 1984 and IFSA 2013. For the first one, for IFSA 2013, the new Malaysian IFSA came into force on 31st June 2013 after it was approved by Parliament. IFSA repeals the Islamic Bank Act 1983 and Takaful Act 1984. For the Takaful Act 1984, Takaful Act 1984 was gazetted for publication on 31st December 1984. The act came into force on 1st January 1985 to provide regulation on Takaful business in. And the second one is focus on Sharia compliance and governance in the Islamic financial sectors. For the Takaful Act 1984, primary focus was the establishment of the basic infrastructure for the industry. For the third one, for IFSA 2013, to provide for a comprehensive legal framework that is fully consistent with Sharia in all aspects of regulation and supervision from licensing to the winding up of an institution. For the Takaful Act 1984, to provide for the establishment of Sharia committees to ensure that the business operation of the Takaful operator are in compliance with Sharia principles of all time. And the last one for difference between Takaful Act and IFSA is, the first for IFSA is, the IFSA requires Takaful operators to be established as public companies. By being a public company, Takaful firms will become wholly commercial venture. And the last one for Takaful Act, the IFSA requires a Takaful operator with composite site license to separate its family business from its general Takaful business. And the last one for the conclusion, to summarize up the FWD Takaful, they give us the benefits for the death benefits, no medical examination, and the FWD will pay your family contribution upon your passing. For the death benefits, this plan ensures your loved one receive a financial support up to 500,000 ringgit. You can participate for yourself or as whole family. For the no medical examination, you are only required to answer 3 underwriting questions. And the last one is, FWD will ensure that your family remains covered upon your passing. So that's all from us. Thank you very much.